Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Domingo Germán will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan. Any thoughts? Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They did get the win last. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that's out number one.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Andrew Velasquez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Germán has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees, our first pitch temperature. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore, Gio Urshela. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Keegan Aiken gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Line drive to left. Avila is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Luke Voigt, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Tapia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Renato Nunez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Hey. I got 3-2.
Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Austin Hayes stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Nunez aboard here at first with nobody out. Sliced hard on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Standing in, Chad DeLaguerra, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. First and second here with nobody out. Bounce to first. Scooped up to second for 1. To Voigt in time for the double play.
The designated hitter.
Into the box now, Stevie Wilkerson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. He'll check in here at 256. 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The count now at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
DJ Stewart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. All set for the start of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Adley Rutschman. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. To the plate now, Cesar Avila in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. 1-0 the count. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Andrew Velasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 1-0.
Nope, that's
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
now bad.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder. A leap and oh wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they lead all of baseball in both team batting average and on-base percentage. Talking with a few coaches during batting practice, they said that not only speaks to the patient approach that they preach as a club, but also to the talent of these players and their willingness to buy in. It's a confident bunch, and clearly they have the ability to make things very difficult on opposing pitchers. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Francisco Cervelli comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Count now a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Chad De La Guerra.
So now to the plate, Chad De La Guerra. He'll start him here with a changeup. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stevie Wilkerson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Stepping up now, Adley Rutschman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles get... And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit out towards second. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and
he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double, and he'll get in there safely.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Yanks strand a pair. Still down 3. Ready once again. Reimel top.
The center fielder, Reimel.
First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Well, that didn't take long to get a run on the board this inning.
Yeah, they made it look easy, didn't they? Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then wham, the triple chases him home.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Pitch popped up. Voit in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. So a runner at third here with 1 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A man at third with 1 away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. But an RBI triple gets the Orioles a run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
DJ LeMahieu is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Stevie Wilkerson. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Adley Rutschman, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hicks is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. Still going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. Number 23 for him thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Giancarlo Stanton now
back, the designated hitter.
as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fielded cleanly, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Center fielder.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now back. The third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now.
No strike.
From the belt, the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping in, DJ Stewart. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Stewart brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start this. Digging in once again, Andrew Velasquez. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman,
Ready now, Gio Urshela. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1-1.
1-1.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Voit takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And here's Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Cervelli recovers, and that ends the inning. Michael Rooker gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start. At the home 7th, Tommy La Stella is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Count even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
1-1.
This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tommy La Stella will stay in the ball game as a new short. Stop.
Number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Austin Hayes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. hit back toward the mound. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball pitcher.
Now that's second baseman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. In now, Chad De La Guerra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Britton, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Ready for another shot now. Stevie Wilkerson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Now back, catcher.
Stepping in now, Adley Rutschman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
3-0 to him now.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Now to the plate, Cesar Avila. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A ball and a strike now. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. They get the force at the plate. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Chu Min is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 14, Chu Min.
Now at the plate, Luke Voit. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Swing, and he pops him up. Velasquez shading to his right. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0.
got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. There's ball 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
One out and a runner on second base. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Stanton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate, as it's now a 2-run game.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say...
The center fielder, Aaron.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runner at second here with one man out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's low, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two and 1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. DJ Stewart comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fry, a native of the state of Michigan. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. On to third, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Gleyber Torres will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Yankees. Number 25, Torres.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Nope.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Three and 0 now. Francisco Cervelli would be next. That one's in there. 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors. Torres will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to...
For the Yankees. Now playing second base. Number 25, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. Raimel Tapia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
So he chased out of...
Now batting, number 88.
Tommy Kahnle enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 48.
He's set. Here it comes. Andrew Velasquez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, Gio Urshela. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit to first. Scooped up. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the... Adalberto Mejia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the... Gary Sanchez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 24, Gary Sanchez.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count. got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The O's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Keegan Aiken earned his 5th win of the year. Domingo Germán was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Adalberto Mejia records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, 1 game out of first, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 9-7. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 11.5 games out of first. And the Angels sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 4.5 games back. The Toronto Blue Jays picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays launched 3 home runs as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers, 10-0. As of right now, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays sit in 1st place in the American League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-2. In the standings, the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 13 games out. And the Royals are at the bottom of the division, 16 games out of first. The White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Twins, 11-10. At the start of the day, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 5 games back. While the White Sox are atop the division, they hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The A's combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 2-1. Entering the day's action, the A's sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 10 games out of first. While the Astros are atop the division, they have a 4.5-game cushion. The Cleveland Indians finished off the 4-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 12-8. It was their 5th straight victory. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Indians sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Philadelphia Phillies picked up 14 hits in total as they pulverized the Braves 17-6. As of today, the Braves sit in third place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Phillies are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The San Diego Padres smacked 15 team hits as they manhandled the Mets 11-3. At the start of the day, the Mets are in third place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West, 20 games. Past the Reds.